I let the beat keep breathing while I spit life to you heathens. You in the wrong place to be real. Reasons.
Coming to you live on 2K Sports, it's time for NBA action. You'll see the West All-Stars and the East All-Stars. And the West All-Stars have possession. Now a look at the West All-Stars starting lineup. They've got Bryant. Davis is out there with Abdul-Jabbar. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Curry in the one spot. The East All-Stars on offense. They get it back. Here's Garnett. Another shot. Misses off the left iron. Here's Leonard. And it's sent back by George. Here's Garnett. And the rejection by Leonard. It's Kobe Bryant on the wing. That's in there. Davis with the assist.
That's just run-of-the-mill for him. A typical day at the office. He's one of the more skilled offensive players out there.
Puts it up from 12. The shot's good from Jordan.
And he's made more than his fair share of those today.
And Bryant kicks to Abdul-Jabbar. Tries the hook. The shot no good. Good D by Ewing.
They really depend on him to convert those chances. A lot of times, even with solid D draped on him, they expect him to make them.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively. How about the concentration? He gets hit, but stays with the play and gets the finish.
Innovation and improvisation right there, Greg. Finding a way to get that shot to fall after taking the contact.
And the rejection by Leonard. Fires from 14. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
And George gets it to go.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
Curry. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively so far.
Yeah, and I think we're going to see them operating a lot of their offense from the interior today.
The West All-Stars on D. They lead by 4. Wall attacking. Baseline J on the way. And the basket by Ewing.
Guys, he's actually indefatigable. He never gives in, never gives up on a play, and that's what it takes to be a great offensive rebounder. You've got to be relentless.
The East All-Stars on offense. And Steph Curry with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Greg, no problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
The drive by Jordan.
Well, I tell you, he squeezed that orange as tight as he could before that throwdown.
Yeah, no way he was going to lose that thing on the way up. You're right, Clark.
And better safe than sorry on that one, guys.
Outside for Curry. It's good from long range. Curry's got 5 points so far.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Bryant with it. He's picked up by Jordan. Lets it fly from 18. Great D that time from Jordan. They get it back. Second shot opportunity. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play. The East All-Stars shooting their first free throw this game. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Curry's shot is off.
It's not winning basketball when you're attempting shots like that.
Yeah, come on now. You got to remember it's a team game. He's got 4 teammates out there with him. I don't think he needs to try to do it all by himself like that.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Scooped up. And Leonard gets it to go. Leonard's got 5 points so far. And the rejection by Leonard. And it's out of bounds. And they say it was last touched by Leonard. Here's Garnett. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. On the basket by Ewing.
Nice, accurate pass right into the middle.
We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
Garnett with the block. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Jordan dishes to Garnett. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
Now, Clark, that is just ridiculous.
Absolutely filthy. I don't remember ever seeing a dunk like that in the game. I certainly can't remember the last time I saw it.
I tell you what, fellas, you might not see another one like that one for a while.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a...
And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. East All-Stars lead by 6. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the East All-Stars.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
You know, it also hasn't taken them long to make their mark in the paint. I mean, they're doing a lot of their scoring from in there.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the court right now for the East All-Stars. Garnett out there with Ewing. Then it's Jordan. Then it's Wall. And it's George in the small forward. Leonard attacking. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by George. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And here are the East All-Stars now. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game.
And they continue to add to their lead. They might be ready to pull away.
No surprise from my end. I mean, they've been really good, and they're looking even better at this moment.
Garnett the pass to Ewing. Leonard with the steal. And here comes Leonard leading the fast break. Oh, took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top. But instead, he'll shoot free throws.
And that's how you want to use your fouls, not allowing him to get to the rim.
Yeah, I agree. That's a good play. I mean, you stop the sure thing slam dunk with that foul. And I think you send a bit of a message, too, about your physicality and force in the basket area.
Jordan kicks to Wall. Pass to George. George double teamed. Garnett left side. Back to Ewing. Here's Jordan. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. That one on Davis.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and you'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
And so Jordan nails both of them.
Jordan having a terrific game. He has 9 points, and he's contributed 3 points from the line, too.
And those free throws add up, guys. That is extra offense. And that's definitely a shot that he has in his arsenal.
It's deflected. It's stolen by Davis. Bryant has the open look. That three off the mark.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And Ewing with the block. Inside. And the rejection by Leonard. On its way from Curry for two. They shoot again. Here's Davis. Pass to Leonard. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play.
Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should continue to work the ball down low, Clark. It's really going to free up their outside shooting.
Wall dishes to Ewing. To the inside. It's tipped. And for the ball out of bounds, Davis touched it last.
Well, close to picking that one off.
Still a nice play to make sure that pass didn't reach its target.
Yeah, it's got to be concerned with all the missed shots here. Every team goes through cold streaks. You just got to figure out a way to stay productive.
And the best way to do that when you're missing shots is to get to the foul line. Be aggressive, get to the foul line, and knock down some of those freebies, and the tide can turn for you.
So the timeout taken here, the first for the West All-Stars.
Yeah, saw some things that just weren't working for them and wants to make some adjustments.
Yeah, and no reason to wait around to do that, Greg. I mean, might as well make those adjustments right away.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Wall passes to George. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Down low. Leonard attacking. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Bryant with it. He's picked up by Jordan. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
Here's Wall. 9 points in the game so far. Garnett, the screen. Off the screen. Offensive rebound. And Davis sends it back. They retain possession. And it's slammed in by Garnett.
Tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we'd probably have a 45-minute delay here if he shattered the backboard.
And George kicks to Garnett. Kobe with the steal. Abdul-Jabbar with it. Patrick Ewing covering. And Kareem throws it down.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
Kobe gets to Leonard. Back to Kobe. And there's the 3-second violation. .40 seconds left in the second quarter. Now Ewing. He's got 6. A shot by George, wide open. Drains the three-pointer. George has got 6.
You cannot leave him alone like that, especially from long range.
Abdul-Jabbar dishes to Bryant. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's cost him.
Garnett wide open. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got 3 assists in the game. And so that's the end of the first half. East All-Stars ahead. They lead by 6. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
Yeah, the rebounding, particularly on the offensive side, as good as it gets. He was bringing the effort down low.
And I tell you what, that allowed him to get his team several multiple shot opportunities. His work on the offensive glass has been invaluable.
Welcome back, everyone. We're ready to get going again as this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports continues. Players are topped off with Gatorade, hydrated, and ready to get going again as well.
Leonard has been playing really well. He's got 10 points and 5 block shots. The motor on this guy is amazing. Completely revved up. He's been everywhere today.
And it's hard to say which has influenced the game more, really, his offense or his D. I mean, take your pick.
And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Davis. Then it's Kareem. Then there's Kobe. And it's Curry in at the 1. Here's Ewing. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and 1.
The East All-Stars shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. Both free throws good from Ewing. Here is Bryant. 7 points in the game. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this league.
And Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark.
Which is a spark they desperately need, Kevin. They've got to ramp up the intensity. You know, so many games are decided by which team wins the rebound battle. And that's held true in this one so far.
And Clark, their effort on the glass has given them the advantage, but it's also been the effort in general that's made a difference.
A lot of action in this one for Kareem. 10 points and 1 assist.
This is his first free throw of the game. Good on the second free throw. Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
Yeah, gotta love this teamwork. I mean, everybody's involved and engaged. It's just a thing of beauty to watch.
It is, and Clark, that's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender.
Here's Kobe. Shot is no good. Excellent D there from George.
1 for 4 from the field since halftime. They're having a tough time getting it going here.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying annex to narrow the deficit.
Tell you what, fellas, that could give them the energy boost they've been looking for.
But they'll get another chance. Wall. And it's good from the elbow. Wall's got 11 points.
Sometimes folks forget about his decent mid-range jumper. He can knock those down all game given a chance. Always fun to watch Kobe setting other people up.
Abdul-Jabbar with the block. Kobe, that's for 2. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock. And now just a 5-point East All-Star lead. Wall, that's a 2-pointer. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Take a look at what John Wall's done. He's got 11 points, and he's put 1 3-pointer on the board.
You know what, though, Clark? It wouldn't be a bad idea going forward to try to let him do a little more damage from beyond the arc.
Here's Curry. Out to Kobe. No one near him. And the shot falls short this time. The shot is off. The West All-Stars will go the other way with it.
This shot's just, it's not there right now. With this team leading, perhaps, you know, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
.122 left in the third quarter. It's good from about 19 feet. Bryant's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
Ewing with it, and Abdul-Jabbar picks him up defensively. Parked down low that time, and he got the 3-second call. Kobe against Jordan. Kobe draws the double. Outside Curry. Dishes it to Abdul-Jabbar. Davis, the pass to Leonard. That's not going to go. He's 4 for 10. And here are the East All-Stars. 4-point game. And the East All-Stars decide to take their first time out here.
You know, I think he just wants to tinker with the game plan a little bit, and I think that's a wise timeout.
And part of it, too, Greg, was he saw some things going on out there that he didn't care for.
Timeout called. East All-Stars. Wall with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. And a wide open look for Jordan. The baseline J off the mark.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter. And that fourth foul, guys, might force him to scale back the aggression from a defensive standpoint. He does not need, nor does the team need, number 5.
Both free throws good from Ewing. Here is Bryant. 11 points in the game. Over to the wing. It's Curry outside. That's in, coming off an assist by Kobe. 8 points for Steph Curry. Now the dish to Ewing. With 1 on the clock. That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. East All-Stars lead by 3. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter next. All right, we welcome you back to what's been a hard-fought battle. Fourth quarter should be good. Jordan is up there with Wall. Then it's Paul George. And it's Garnett. And it's Ewing in at the 5. Home in the paint. That's the 5 out there for the East All-Stars. Wall, that's a 2-pointer. Misses off the right iron. Garnett with the block. And they get it back. And here's Kobe for 3. Leonard kicks to Curry. He shoot again. That's good on the jump shot. Curry's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the West All-Stars. Garnett with a screen on Leonard. On George, here we go. And Davis sends it back. Here's Ewing. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
I'll tell you what, you don't want to allow too many of those kinds of baskets with the game on the line.
This is when the defenders really have to protect the basket. You need to be in sync as a unit defensively.
Shot from the inbound. And he draws body contact. Looked like a blocking foul, and he was in the shooting motion. So he'll head to the free throw line. That's on Patrick Ewing. George dishes to Garnett. That ball's nice feed that time from George. And it's a 5-point East All-Star lead.
Well, he knew how many inches he had over the guy. I mean, let's face it, good decision to just rise up and take the jump shot.
Ewing kicks to George. Feeds it to Jordan. Second chance shot. Pass to Wall. And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call. Here's Kobe. Outside Curry. Leonard takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
And they'll be counting on even more points from him. That's essential if they're going to pull this game out.
And it ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Here's Garnett. Rebounded by Abdul-Jabbar. Abdul-Jabbar's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Kobe with it. He's picked up by Wall. Leonard draws the double. 6 to shoot. Outside, Davis. Kobe, the pass to Leonard. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Now just a 1-point East All-Star lead. Here's George. Soft touch off the glass. the West All-Stars have possession. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points.
That's a huge part of what they want to do defensively. Limit his easy chances inside.
Here's Ewing. Outside, Wall. From deep three-point range. Wall with another miss.
He's not exactly striping him from deep. He had 1 3 ball in the first half. Still bagels in the second.
George against Leonard. And George kicks to Ewing. Here's Ewing. Down low. Here's Jordan. Deflected by Davis.
He has not had the same focus we saw in that first half. Really struggling here in the second.
Just 5 to shoot. Ewing has 3 non-runners.
Paul George just hasn't slowed down. He's got 8 points. He's come up with a couple of nice steals today, too.
Clark, just a very energetic brand of defense.
Well, luckily, they've got some really solid backup. You hate to see a player DQ'd, disqualified due to fouls, but they can do a decent job of replacing his production.
Bryant is double. Outside Curry. He's looking for Leonard and finds him. Good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
No question about it. The touch was with Anthony Davis.
Garnett with it. He feeds it to Ewing. It's Jordan on the wing. Garnett in the post. Davis is there. Leonard with the steal. Timeout called here. The West All-Stars decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 2. 16 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And it all comes down to this. Still enough time on the clock that they should be able to get a real good look.
Yeah, and in this case, you debate often. You hear guys debate whether to take a 2 for the tie or a 3 to win. In my case, with this situation, I think you go hard inside and see if you can get a good shot in close.
Timeout called here. The West All-Stars decide to talk it over. They trail by 2. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Seconds left to play in the final quarter. Davis dishes to Leonard. It's in! And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
Boy, it's a scary sight when Kawhi Leonard starts lighting it up like this.
Jordan. It falls!
Good ball movement. He put that pass in the ideal spot, right where it needed to be.
So it's the East All-Stars taking the W in a close one. What a show they put out here at home tonight.
Tremendous work all the way down to the wire. You're just wondering what would happen next. Major drama, and we saw good.
And that about wraps it up. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We leave you now with our Jordan Player of the Game.